Hello, wonderful people. My name is James. Welcome back to Self-Made Finance, where we teach you to be your own finance manager. In a layman's language, we give you the basic financial management skill that you need to take hold of your finances. Today, we're talking about the need to be intentional about the management of our finances. You know, usually we are so fixated on making money, but once you make the money, managing it becomes a problem. And so we go through various financial challenges that we're not supposed to go through. I believe that if we are a bit intentional about the management of our finances, we can change the narrative. So you're watching Self-Made Finance, where we teach you to be your own finance manager. Before we move on, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell so that anytime we post a video, you can have it. You know, I want you to look at things from this angle. Traditionally, finance has three main categories: public finance, corporate finance, and personal finance. Public finance has to do with how the financial affairs of a state or a nation is being managed. So in the case of Ghana, we have the finance minister in charge of the finance ministry to ensure that all finance-related issues is being catered for. Corporate finance has to do with how companies manage their finances. So you go to a company, there are accountants, finance managers, and finance officers to ensure that finance decisions are taken prudently. Personal finance, on the other hand, has to do with how individuals and households manage their finances. But the sad thing is that when it gets to this point, there's nobody to take care of it. There is no accountant, there's no finance manager, there's no finance officer, and so everything is left to chance. But we cannot trust chance to do justice to our finances. And that's the main reason why we need to take hold of the management of our finances. We need to assume that position so that we will not leave it to chance. But in a bid to do that, there are 5 key areas of our lives that we need to pay attention to. So I'm going to take you through these 5 key areas so that when you're taking up that responsibility, you know exactly what you're doing. So the first area that you need to focus on or pay attention to when you really want to take up that responsibility is your income. You need to take hold of your income. You need to know your income and then ascertain whether that can take care of your expenses. You know, there are a lot of things around us that we cannot do without our income. We cannot eat without our income. We don't have a good place to stay without our income. Our health will be affected without our income. Our ability to save will be affected without our income. You know, so a lot of things depend on our income. So why would you want to leave your income to chance? So you need to take hold of your income. If you know that your income cannot fund your expenditure, then you need to look for other sources of income to complement that or to supplement that. Because if you don't do that, you're really going to be in trouble. So taking hold of your income is the first thing that I want you to do. Secondly, or the second thing is that you need to have control over your expenses. You can make all the money in the world, but then if you don't have control over your expenses, you're still going to be in trouble. So you need to keep your expenses in check, ensure that your expenses are less than your income so that you can have enough to save and wouldn't be in debt. So you need to take control of your expenses. Always you need to review your expenses and be sure that if there are certain things that you can cut down, you do that. If there are certain things that you can take off, you do that, to always be in tune with your income. Third thing, or the next thing that I want us to discuss is your savings. You know, the importance of savings can never be overemphasized. It is so important in our lives. Let me tell you something. Wealth creation starts from making money, saving money, and investing money. It means that if you don't save money, the second stage of wealth creation is gone, and so there's no way you can create wealth. So irrespective of the money you make, if you don't have a system that ensures that you are able to save and save well, you're still going to be in trouble because you cannot take care of emergencies, you don't have money to invest, and without investment, there's no wealth creation. So your saving is super important. Next thing that I want to talk about is investment. Like I said earlier, wealth creation starts from making money, saving money, and investing money. Savings is good, yes, we spoke about it, but if you end at savings, you cannot create wealth because savings doesn't double your money. You need to have a way that you can put your money or you can place your money so that you can increase or double your money. And you can only do that by investing. So you need to have that in your mind. What kind of investment package are you going for? What kind of risk are you willing to take? What's the return that you're looking for? So if you don't have control over all these things, definitely you're going to be in trouble. So for example, if you don't care about investment, if you don't care about what you use your money for, you get your money, you can put it anywhere, people around can come for it. You don't care because you don't care what you do to your money. But once you take control of your finances and you know that wealth creation comes by investing your money, you're not going to give your money out anyhow. You're not going to put your money anywhere. You look at investment packages that suit your need so that you can invest your money. So please, it is very important that you look at that and then ensure that you grow your money. Next thing that I want to talk about, or the next important thing, is planning for your retirement. Irrespective of what you do, irrespective of your background, irrespective of your parents, irrespective of how hardworking you are, there's going to be a time that you cannot work again. So when that time comes, how are you going to survive? Are you waiting for that time to come before you think of what to do? This is a time for you to start thinking about your retirement. And until you are intentional about the management of your finances, you will never think about this. And the time will come and you'll be in trouble. So really, it is so good, it is so important that you start thinking about your retirement. You place investment that will ensure that by that time your money will be working for you. You put in measures to ensure that if you cannot work again, something is there to ensure that there's cash flow, there's money coming around so that you wouldn't be disappointed. Okay, so I hope you've learned a lot today. You're inspired to start managing your finances, to take hold of the management of your finances. Yes, that's good. There are a lot of information around that you can have to equip yourself about how you need to manage your finances. And that is why we are here. You can always visit us on YouTube, Self-Made Finance. Like our video, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that anytime we post a video, you can have it. Have a good day. Bye-bye.